Good day, Mr. Chinedu Michael.
Yeah.
Let us look at the inroad Obi is making in the north. We understand that during this Muslim celebration, Obi visited most of the northern states. While he visited, he was not just going there for going sake. He left landmark in any place he visited by way of sinking borehole. And most of these communities have not witnessed potable water in all their lifetime. But in reaction, we are seeing some persons, groups, criticizing Obi, particularly Northern Renaissance Group, have said that the borehole is substandard. Bwala, who was an aide to the former vice president of Nigeria and the presidential candidate of PDP in the last general election, is equally criticized Obi for sinking substandard borehole. Rather, mockery is not left out in the criticism. But let us look at is Obi. This criticism coming to Obi, is it justified?
That's what I want to say before. It's a function of the understanding of necessity is the mother of invention. Politically, Obi is 100% correct. I'm glad you said that those communities, not even a community, those communities, one of those communities is under the constituency of the speaker or the then speaker of the federal, current speaker of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. The current speaker, one of those communities, have never seen water. They have to dig every day. And somebody comes and was able to dug water. And this element from Tonto Dike, Daniel Bwala, Ononuga, all this Reno Omokri, who has become beast in the social media atmosphere, who has continued to destroy the consciousness and the psyche of leadership in Nigeria, development of leadership in Nigeria. Who is going to take them serious? Unfortunately, you mentioned it. Can you imagine a situation where they have kept the North intentionally, politically illiterate for a very long time? Just like what Jonathan did during his era. Somewhere along the line, they destroyed it. Because they don't know how to separate religion from politics. And who is going to stay with such people? Who wants such people to be part of their life? The North is too backward to mingle with them, to stay in this kind of environment. No wonder that in 2014, Jonathan wanted to assist them. And that was what Jonathan came up with. How Jonathan came up with 2014 confirm. It is for their own favor. The Northerners are always sounding rubbish because they feel that the rest of the resources, whether they work or they don't work, whether they put their people in a position of productivity or not, the crude oil will roll. Federal allocation will do what? If not, Obi should be celebrated for digging borehole in most northern communities presently in this civilization. That one of the community is under the speaker of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, and that they have not seen borehole for the past 2,000 years. Obi went there. No matter how it is, I was asking them online, is the borehole providing water? Is water running from there? Why didn't government themselves or the politician from that area do that? No matter how small, no matter how inferior. Maybe they thought Obi should go there and build national stadium for them for water. How are you going to achieve that when you're able to provide an immediate solution? That tells you that a man who felt, that's the African man, especially the Northerners, and some myopic bigots in the southwest, like this one, Ononuga. Maybe they have continued to they are afraid of Obi continuous political rise,
Popularity.
rise, and maybe they are becoming jittery of the wave of endorsement, and popularity that just took over the political atmosphere currently. Now, presently, anywhere you go, in favor of Obi 2027. But for them to start bringing some of these things now, it tells you a lot of things. It tells you that the man is getting to a place where there will be no point point of no return politically, where he will just at the end of the day cruise to victory 2027. So anybody that is condemning that need to be re-examined, not by Nigerian, by a psychiatric doctor, by a doctor.
That is why some group of people are saying that his popularity is threatening politicians.
If it's a threat, if it's a threat, is it Obi's making? Show leadership by example, and Obi has shown leadership by example, and that is why the speaker, the current speaker, is an APC man. He has told the line. He's now struggling to see how he's going to provide the same type of borehole for other communities. Look at what happened in that state, Alexoti. 22 governors are struggling to see how they're going to establish their own power plants. Somebody has shown leadership, and that is what Obi is doing. Who has shown leadership now? So why would we see such a kind gesture, and we are criticizing it because we want to create a kind of understanding that Obi has no quality? And of course, they are telling lies. So until we get to that level, and we're going to tell them the truth, that these communities themselves have started seeing the effect of at least a certain problem being solved, and that is water. We know what water is. Water is very, very important. I've been to the north before. Let me shock you. In Gadija's local government, the current APC chairman in Kano, during the local government election, when you get there, you don't need anybody to tell you that these people you are seeing have created political problem already in the north, waiting to feed on the southern production, where they will only be there, be consuming, and be using those people that have impoverished to attack the economic interests of Nigeria and of course the southerners. And Tinubu should open his brain. Tinubu should be careful on what is happening. I believe that Tinubu should understand certain things when it comes to such irrelevant statement coming from people who has been in position of authority in Nigeria for years. At the end of the day, Nigeria have not been able to take a step forward, and they still want people to be part of their failure and still carry their responsibilities. And that is what Obi is showing them. Somebody from the south went to the north and is showing leadership. There's some scrupulous elements like Reno Mokri, Tonto Dike, come out and said they are inhuman. What they are telling Nigeria is that this set of people is inhuman. That's the understanding. But if they are human, they will know that the little effort Obi has done or was able to put in place, at least to cushion the effect of lack of water in those communities for several years. I've never seen this type of country before.
Okay, now let us look at the reaction from obedient supporters who are saying that if those boreholes are substandard, give better one.
Who has given better one?
No, they are challenging.
But what I'm saying now, but the question they should be asking themselves is water. But that's what I'm asking. Is water coming out from those boreholes, or there's no water at all?
Of course, there's water.
So what is the problem? That tells you how irrelevant Reno Mokri, Tonto Dike, Ononuga, Daniel Bwala has become. And anybody that will raise his head and criticize such a gesture towards humanity. It's not acceptable. If they have what it takes to give those people leadership, by now there should be national stadium there as water resources. Then everybody can know how he's going to have his own water. But he's taking this, solving this problem, taking it closer to the communities. This community has been neglected.
And people are saying that the recipients, the beneficiaries of those gestures are not minding what these northern people are saying, because you can see smiles on their face, happiness.
And most of them has come out to condemn those statements. Yes, I read it online. It's online everywhere. Go and read it online. Most of them has come out to say this is unacceptable. They can no longer tolerate the further attack. Yes, go and ask it. The state chairman of Labour Party in the entire North said they will not take it from anybody anymore. That any further attack on what Obi is doing in the North, they are not going to accept it. So these things has continued to give some kind of understanding on those who love Nigeria and those who don't love Nigeria. The so-called Nigeria that they believe that everybody has equal right, everybody have access to amenities, everybody have access to infrastructure. Then why are they restricting it solely for those who are okay? Do you know that some of the senators and political representatives, when they come, they carry one trailer of bottled water and keep inside their house and watch those who they are representing dig ground on daily basis. At the end of the day, they might not even see water. And Obi was able to show that kind of kindness, and you are calling it names.
And that is why some people have said, a particular school of thought has said that it's because of this growing popularity is strengthening their political careers.
Because what is leadership? When you cannot provide the dividends of democracy. Obi is not even in power. Obi is not even in any political appointment. Obi is doing this thing based on his goodwill, based on what he believes that should be done, based on his personal understanding, to alleviate
The suffering of the people.
And the suffering of the people, especially in the north, when we talk about water.
So do you encourage Obi to continue in this trajectory?
500% Obi should continue. It's not a matter of being a president. If Obi, it's not only in one place, in almost all the communities in the north, all those areas that lack water for years, Obi has been making effort. Go to Gaduje's village. Does he have borehole there?
But I talked to Mr. Lokehiagona, who said Obi should have concentrated those things in the south.
Let me tell you, it's not a bad thing, because we saw what Jonathan did to them. Jonathan brought some level of developmental economic foundation in the north. But at the end of the day, they destroy it themselves. So how are we going to? Why would someone have said okay? Because see, it is the politicians that are destroying those infrastructures. They are the one making it not to be available, and it's intentional and political, so that they will know how to manipulate them at the end of the day against good leadership. That's how the North works, and that is why people are asking that Biafra should stay on their own. For how long? When Sardono Sokoto was jailed in 1926 in Lagos, we know how much he was contributed as at that time to his freedom. Azikiwe appointed Monitara Muhammad as his aide de camp. Where are the Northerners keep on destroying the fabrics of leadership in Nigeria? Why are they always good against anything that has to do with the principles of democracy and living? How long will we continue to be in this kind of atmosphere of a kind criticism, even though they claim that some of them were exposed and went to school? We have seen bro, if Obi has nothing to offer, why is it that some APC senators are asking people? Tinubu is currently running the biggest cabinet in the world, and still his government is failing. And they have keep on making advances to Obi to see how Obi can come in and help the government. And somebody like Tonto Dike, all this rubbish, internet rats, beasts, social disturbance, creating rubbish every day. And that's why people have come to unfollow Tonto Dike, unfollow market, because it is they have become influenced by stomach advocacy for their own personal selfish aggrandizement. That is what it is.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chinedu Michael. Oh, you have more for us?
Yes, I still have more.
All right.
I'm going to explain what is likely going to take place at the end of the day.
Let us know.
Because the consciousness of every Nigerian now, mostly, is not about tribalism. It's not about nepotism. Nigerians are tired of this government. Nigerians are tired of repetition. It go better, it go better. We are on top of the situation. We are going to do this. Look at the scam of the Calabar Lagos project, running into trillions of naira. These are pipeline again. They are laying for corruption. Look at so many things that is happening. The dollar is going down, and there is crisis over the value and collapse of the naira. That is not reflecting directly on our food commodities. Why wouldn't anybody ask for a better leadership? When with the northerners, especially the northern youth themselves, we come to realization that they are being manipulated by this element that call themselves Arewa Consultative Forum. Especially Yerima Shetima, you're a disgrace to that position. I think we don't know you the way you sound. I know you have he made a similar statement too. I saw what he said about the release of Nnamdi Kanu. Did Nnamdi Kanu committed no offense? What was the offense of Nnamdi Kanu? Is it bad anywhere in the world to ask for freedom? Dr. Nnamdi Azikiwe, they also ask for freedom.
Basically, what did he say about the release of Nnamdi Kanu?
These are people who say that if Nnamdi Kanu is released, heaven will fall. Then we want to know how that heaven will fall.